What's up? Dr. Lassa Mohammed. Welcome to our online clinic. If you are new here, try to subscribe. After subscribing, click on the bell icon so you get update and drop a next video. Welcome to the clinic. Now, I want to say a very big thank you to everyone that will liking, sharing our content. We really appreciate you. God bless you all. And please, if you are new here, just please subscribe. It's just a click away, so you can always be updated and we'll drop our newest video. Okay. Now we'll be talking about pregnancy and food, because most persons when they're taking and when they're pregnant, eating might be so difficult in terms of what do I do, how do I eat, or what do I eat, or I get irritated by eating some kind of thing. So you understand. But before the food itself, you should know that your supplements are important. You understand, especially your folic acid, because there's some person that if you know that you are planning to get pregnant, you want to get pregnant, and during the process you have to always take your supplement, which will be your folic acid and others. You understand. Now, because of the brain and the spinal cord of the baby try to they tend to develop at least 5 to 6 weeks of pregnancy, which means that some persons might not even know that they're pregnant, and all this the baby's brain and the baby's nervous system, the spinal cord and everything have started developing. And if you don't take your supplement regularly, it might cause a defect, birth defect. Understand? That's why you need to at least take your supplement when you're already planning to get pregnant. So let's come back to the topic, which is food. So I titled this video, this food timetable for an African pregnant woman, because some women, when they are pregnant, eating might be so difficult in terms of what do I eat, how do I cook, or this. So if you can have this timetable, you can put as a roster in which it can fit with your lifestyle, and also help, because when you're pregnant, you know you're not eating for one, you're eating for two, for you and your baby. And some person that maybe before they get pregnant, before they were pregnant, they're like, I don't want to eat, but now you have to remember that you're not just eating for yourself, you're eating for yourself and your child. Okay, so now let's get into the video. So I had to write the timetable down on my phone, so I'll be reading through my phone. Okay, so let's go. So for Monday, for the breakfast for Monday, I chose oats. There's oatmeal and tea for your breakfast. That is a small cup of tea or a small cup of coffee of 200 ml. Just something light. It's called a breakfast, just to break the fast. I've been fasting since last night. Understand? Then for morning snacks, because you have to know that you have to always try to eat at intervals. Because I said you're not eating for just yourself. You're eating for you and your baby. So interval snacks, it's important. So the morning snack should be any seasonal fruits. Let's say if you have your apple, your pineapple, your banana, any seasonal fruit you're having, you can take it. It will also work well. Then for your lunch, now I said this is an African timetable, so you'll be hearing some African dishes with not no, if you're not African. Okay, so for lunch I went with amala, which is like yam flour, amala and ewedu soup, then with fish stew instead. So I went with amala, ewedu and fish stew. Then for dinner I went with sweet potato. It's either you can boil it or it's been baked, anyone you want. Sweet potato with meat stew, or fish stew that you used in your lunch. You can also use for your dinner, or you make another fish and meat stew, or depends on what you actually want. And then also for dinner, if you have your dinner snacks, and for the dinner snacks I went with granola bar or cereal with skimmed milk. You can have that for your dinner. Then for Tuesday I went with breakfast. I went with akara and ugi. Akara is beans cake, I guess so. Akara is beans cake. Then ugi, it's like your pap, that ugi pap. So went to akara and pap. Then for your morning snack, as I said earlier, you need to eat at intervals. So for your morning snacks, I went with any seasonal fruit, as I said earlier, seasonal fruit, any fruit you're having at that season, when you're pregnant. Then for your lunch, I went with fufu and eforiro. Now fufu is just like a swallow, like also your meal, that your yam flour meal or so, but it's called fufu, which is a cassava meal. You can go with your fufu and eforiro. Then for your afternoon snacks, eating at interval, afternoon snacks, I went to fruit salad, just combination of any seasonal fruit you're having, just combine them and make your salad. That's a fruit salad. Then for your dinner, I went to the same eforiro and rice. Since you add fufu and eforiro for lunch, you might still be having a little of eforiro left. You can also eat it with your rice for your dinner. Then for your evening snacks, interval, eating at interval is important. Then for your evening snacks, I went with granola bar or cereal with skimmed milk. Then for Wednesday, for your breakfast for Wednesday, I went with bread, then boiled egg, and any beverage of your choice, you understand? So bread, boiled egg, any beverage of your choice. Then for morning snacks, I went with any seasonal fruits, because fruit are very important because they contain your vitamins. Your vitamins will help you mopping out excess free radicals, which might be which will not be good for you or your baby. Your fruit helps you with mopping them out. So I went with any seasonal fruit. Then for your lunch, I went with fried plantain. In Africa it's called dodo, so it's called fried plantain and jollof rice with chicken or meat stew. So that would be good for your lunch. Then for your afternoon snacks, I went with chin chin. Chin chin is, don't worry, you will see the pictures of this food and these snacks and everything. You see the picture, you can know them, because you might know them but don't know their African names. So you will see the pictures. Then for your dinner, I went with a core with chicken or meat stew. Now a core is a thickened pap. Don't worry, you all see the video picture I said earlier. So I went a core with chicken or meat stew. Then for evening snacks, I went with granola bar or cereal with skimmed milk. Anyone you choose, it's good for you. Then for Thursday, for your breakfast, I went with bread, stew, and your beverage of your choosing. Anyone you want, just your bread, stew, then your beverage of your choosing. Then for morning snacks, I also fruit. Seasonal fruit, any fruit you're having at that season, perfect for you. Then for your lunch, I went with pounded yam with egusi stew. That's very good for your lunch. Then for your afternoon snacks, I went with fruit salad. Just a combination of different fruits and you're good to go. Then for your dinner, I went with boiled plantains with any stew you want. Now boiled plantain is different from fried plantain. Because I said fried plantain is dodo. Now fried plantain is all the ripe plantain you fry it to make your dodo, while your boiled plantain is using the actually unripe plantain. You eat it just stew. That's for your dinner. Then for your evening snacks, you can take your granola bar or cereal with skimmed milk. So that's on that. Then on Friday for breakfast, I went with oats and your beverage of your choosing. Your oat and beverage is good. Then for morning snacks, I went with seasonal fruit also. Fruit is important. Good. Then for your lunch, I went with moi moi. Now, I think moi moi is beans cake. They are all in the same family. You see the picture also. So I went with moi moi and white rice and fried meat or fish. Anyone you choose. So moi moi, white rice, and fried fish or fried meat. Then for your afternoon snacks, I went with roasted plantain with granules. It's very good for your lunch, for your snacks, you understand? Then for your dinner, I went with ewa agoyin. Ewa agoyin is just a kind of beans. It's beans, but special kind of beans. If you're not having ewa agoyin, you can just substitute your beans. It will work also, just for you to have a protein in your diet, you understand? So ewa agoyin will be good. Then with chicken stew, for that ewa agoyin, you can go with your beans and stick chicken stew, anyone you choose. Then for your evening snacks, I went with granola bar or cereal with skimmed milk. Then for Saturday morning for breakfast, I went with corned beef stew with boiled yam and any beverage of your choosing. Then for your morning snacks, I went with any seasonal fruit. Fruit is healthy. You need help. Your fruit, your health needs fruit. Then for lunch, I went with ikokore. Ikokore, it's like a water yam kind of food. It's prepared with water yam. So if you're not having that, you can also substitute that with porridge. Depends on what you want. So I went with ikokore with chicken or meat stew. Anyone you choose, you can go with that. Then for your afternoon snacks, I went with meat pie. Meat pie, something light for you. It's good. For your dinner, I went with coleslaw with fried rice and chicken. It's good. Fried chicken or baked chicken, anyone you're choosing, it's good. Then for your evening snacks, I went with granola bar or cereal with skimmed milk. If you're not going to granola bar, you go to cereal with skimmed milk. Then for Sunday morning breakfast, I went with fried egg, boiled yam, sauce or stew, anyone choosing. Either you're to go with your egg sauce or your stew sauce, eating it with your yam. But for breakfast, then for morning snacks, I went with seasonal fruit. Eat fruit, your health needs fruit. Then for your lunch, I went with amala or semolina, that which is a swallow amala or semolina with bitter leaf stew with ogbono. So if you're making your ogbono, you are adding your bitter leaf to the ogbono, your ogbono soup or your ogbono stew, and you choose. Then for your afternoon snacks, I went with fruit salad. Combination of different fruit, mixed fruit salad. Then for your dinner, I went with ground rice. That is grounded rice, tuwo. That is tuwo chinkafa. That is like mashed rice. It's an African kind of food, you understand? So you can check that up also. You also see the picture too. Grounded rice tuwo with meat stew or fish stew, anyone you choose. Then for your evening snacks, I went with granola bar or cereal with skimmed milk. So I think this should help you for the whole week. Then you can always try to interswitch, like your Monday food you can use for Tuesday, your Tuesday you can use for Wednesday. You can also interswitch, but just make sure that they are all in order, because all the food contains, at least you have your protein, you have your carbohydrates, you have everything in your food, your fat, your vitamins, everything and in the food. Just make sure that your food are containing all these classes of food, because your health actually need it. As an expecting mother, you need to be very good health-wise, eat well, because you're not eating for only yourself, you're eating for yourself and your baby. Okay, if you have liked this video, kindly like, share with your friends and family, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.